everyone. Okay, so I have been noticing something inside Meta ads lately, and honestly, once I understood what was actually happening, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Late in 2025, Meta made a $2 billion acquisition of something called Manus AI, an autonomous AI agent that I have been using for a while now. And I know, every week there's always this new headline that says, this changes everything. But stick with me here because this one actually might. You see, we're not talking about a small algorithm tweak. Manus is a general purpose agent, so that can research, write, code, and run complex data analysis on its own. And now it is living right inside your ads manager. And today I want to walk you through what that actually looks like, from rescuing a struggling account to building an entire campaign from scratch. So naturally, the first thing that I wanted to do was know why this. Why $2 billion? Here's what makes Manus different. It is a multitasking agent that can handle up 50 tasks simultaneously. Most AI tools respond to what you type. Manus actually thinks through a process. It can open browsers, windows in the background, navigate different platforms at once, and take action, not just give advice. Meta's play here is actually pretty smart. Honestly, rather than spending years building their own agent from the ground up, they just went and bought what was already the best technology on the market. The goal? Giving advertisers a level of speed and analysis that no human team could realistically match. When you sit with that for a while or a second, it is kind of wild. Alright, so how do you actually use this inside Meta Ads Manager? And you will find the Manus AI option under all tools now. Here's where it gets interesting, because there are two ways to connect it. You can either do the simple platform, login, read-only access, which is great if you just want reports and analysis. But get this, if you want Manus to actually build and change ads for you, you will need to set up edit access through an API token from the Meta development portal. And I know that sounds a little bit technical, but here's the thing. You can literally just ask Manus how to do it, and it will walk you through step-by-step process, generating the token and plugging it back in, and it guides itself. Okay, now that you all have all that settled, once you're connected, you can also link it to tools like Monday.com or Google Sheets so that it can pull in your external project data while it works. That part honestly surprised me. It's way more connected than I expected. This is where things get genuinely interesting, so let's talk about a scenario that a lot of us are experiencing and have been in if we have an ad account, which is what happens when an ad account is tanking and you're not sure why. I watched Manus run a full diagnosis on a struggling campaign in under 10 minutes, not a performance surface level summary, a real root cause analysis. What happened was it flagged things like creative fatigue, where ads go stale in the auction without you realizing it, and even caught demographic gaps that were quietly dragging down the performance. So one example that struck me is it noticed that all the creators in the account were male, but the data showed female-led content was actually converting at a significantly lower cost. And that is the kind of insight that is easy to miss when you are deep in the day-to-day stuff. Don't go anywhere yet, because it doesn't just hand you a wall of text, it generates clean professional slides and PDFs breaking down performance by age, placement, and creative ranking so that you can even watch its thinking process in real time as it works through the data. That part is strangely fascinating to observe. Now, here is the one thing that made me stop and think about it. About how I spend my time, because campaign setup, all those ad sets and creatives and copy variations can take hours, and Manus can do it autonomously. But the part that really got me curious was this. You can upload a batch of videos and ads, and Manus will actually watch the videos and write the unique ad copy for each one based on what's actually happening in the footage. That is so cool. So a walkthrough video, it writes a walkthrough style caption, direct to camera sales pitch. It adjusts the tone. It's not just filling in a template. It is actually reading the content and responding to it, which raises some fun questions about where the line is between the tool and the collaboration and where that actually sits now. So here's the honest takeaway. The role of the media buyer is shifting. The button pusher era, where the job is just setting up the campaigns and pulling reports, that's fading. What's becoming more valuable is the strategic thinking that AI can't replace, understanding your audience, reading between the lines of the data, and making creative calls that actually connect with people. That said, used well, Manus does not actually replace that. It Clears the path for it, right? You get to focus on the thinking while the agent handles the execution. The field has changed, and the exciting part is that we are all figuring this out together right now. So if you are curious, start small, run an audit, see what it surfaces, and I think that you'll find it's worth exploring. Thank you so much for watching. If this sparked any questions for you, or you want me to go deeper into any part of this, please drop it in the comment. And I genuinely love digging into this type of information. So like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.